What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in continuation from my last video yesterday, in this video I want to talk about why we've seen what we've seen from the Trump administration and why it could be a genius move based on the fact that the US has this refinancing debt of 7 trillion to pay. I think it could be absolutely genius, set the markets down, and of course then continue. But today, overall, would you look at this? Absolutely green. I want to celebrate every 10%, every 5%, every 1% of any positive movement in the market, and green everywhere. That's what we like to see. We like to see the market on fire. Could this be a temporary sell the news event going into the weekend? Possibly, right? Possibly. The idea that anybody knows at this point is quiet. It's a stretch. Right? It's a stretch. We can only position ourselves long term. If you're like me and you're in crypto for the long term to get that financial freedom, then I think you, regardless of the day-to-day macroeconomic movements and news, I think you get your head down and continue working. And that is probably the best way to approach this unbelievably difficult bull market. And in today's video, one of the things I want to talk about is those forgotten tokens, those tokens that I covered, the likes of basedai, Alephium. I want to touch on all of those coins, aitech. I want to talk about those real quick because they do deserve a place of discussion. And of course, I'm not going to just abandon tokens because they are 90, 70, 80, 50% down. That's not the way to do smart investment. But I thought yesterday's video was actually a really solid insight into the Trump administration's ability to pump the markets, or dump the markets in this case. And I'm seeing evidence all the time that this is probably one of the biggest reasons why they are doing what they are doing. So that 7, if you haven't seen my video yesterday, check it out because I think it'll give you a clear idea and calm your nerves moving forward. Okay. And with that being said, there are opportunities in the market, guys. Follow the money, as they say. Avax has been in active boom in terms of wallet addresses. It's actually reached 350,000 in terms of unique wallets. On Tuesdays, the highest level in a year, 3x the local average. This comes amid meme coin pre-sale boom with the likes of Cat, Blub, Wink. There's also OG meme coins on there as well. So Avax is obviously finally starting to do its thing with meme coins as Solana, meme coins die. And we'll talk about meme coins in a minute in terms of their overall position. But one thing that I was actually found quite interested is twice here, you've seen Donald Trump round tripped a $20 million, massive $20 million on meme coins. Which is obviously a proof that he's one of us. So this looks like any other wallet out there, any other balance history, any other P&L, from 25 mil all the way down to like, a million or 5 million or whatever it is here, just under 4 million. So it tells you that even Trump, not that I think he cares about meme coins, but that leads me to another thing. So Pump.Fun trading volume has plummeted 94% as hype dies down massively. Time for the real projects to shine. And I think that's quite important, and that's what's happening in the market. So another thing that's happening in the market is lately we've been seeing more and more insider trades. So what you're seeing here is a 9x leverage of an $11 million long trade on Ethereum. Absolutely. I mean, this is as crazy as it gets right now, guys. So listen, if things happen, they are going to happen, and there's nothing we can do as a tiny little shrimps on the, in the scene. But the EU has clarified its MiCA regulations, and it does not ban USDT, but only restricts service facilities of its purchases. Regulator confirmed that a strong and transforming USDT remains legal under storing and transferring USDT remains legal under EU law. Well, we knew that anyway, but the EU is still very, very lame in terms of the restrictions of the of acquiring those or purchasing USDT. And then over here, what you have is there's an Arkham alert. Mt. Gox has moved 1 billion BTC. Not that I think it's, you know, I think, look, people will eat that up. But they have actually moved a massive amount of USDT. Now, Fear and Greed Index is still at 25. You've got Solana in terms of chain, top 5 chains by active addresses in the last 7 days. You've got Solana at 26 million. Then you've got Tron, 6.1 million. Aptos absolutely skyrocketing 31%. Sorry, Solana is down by 5%. Aptos is up by 31% to 6 million new active addresses, or total active addresses. And then you've got BNB here, 4.9 million, but base, of course, up 9%, and that's to be expected. So, in other news, Hong Kong obviously launching a national Hong Kong coin on the Solana blockchain. Whoa! We've seen this shit happen before. This is a strategic steps that makes a new era of digital innovation and growth for the economy. Stay tuned. Now, obviously, it's not a meme coin, right? So relax yourselves. It's not going to be a meme coin, guys. Anyone holding Athena, brace yourself, as 40% or $740 million worth of ENA have been deposited into Bybit, Binance, and other exchanges, right? So I'm expecting a massive dump over there. And then, of course, yesterday, obviously, people obviously talked about the crypto reserves, and after the dust settles, I suspect the final reserve will be nearly entirely on Bitcoin alone, and it will be larger than people think. So this is about Trump administration's ability to do that. So let's go to projects. All right, let's go to projects. So the first one here is Alephium. Okay, now, has Alephium bottomed is the big question. And unfortunately over here, I mean, you're looking at these levels, but we could see, I mean, technically we could see more downside pressure. But what's been going on with ALF? So while the price action has been going one way, let's see what's happening in terms of the overall crypto, from the performance of the team. So we have overall the team that is continuously, I mean, I've seen a lot of posts about Alephium, and they're continuing to build. So at the end of the day, my thinking is this: we are more than 50% down on average, if not 70% on Alephium. Okay, is it worth holding? Is it worth continuing to invest into Alephium? Well, at this moment in time, I believe the team has been consistently building. Now, what Alephium needs is, despite the team building, the volume is really, really low, and we need to get this volume up. Now, at the moment, I'm holding, but if you look at as altcoins move in the last 1 year, 84% down, 30 days, 32%, 14 days, 27%, 7 days, 8%. So these are really, I mean, along with market trends, but I would say this is if there's one concern I've got here is the decline of this. This has to be well over $1 million, or maybe possible $4 million in terms of trading volume. And the only way we get that is exchange listings. So right now, down against BTC, down against Ethereum, and very little volume to suggest that this trend will change anytime soon. Fundamentally, the project is very strong. The team is very, very good. Having said that, I don't see a lot of people building on it. There's projects on there, but all of that will go away if we could get a decent exchange. So Alephium, the team is absolutely, one of the best, most transparent, one of the best teams, in my opinion. The market hasn't been kind to it. With hindsight, we probably would have released a gigaton news right now. But look at this. This is a team of builders, guys. Make no mistake about it. And for now, until recovery anyway, I continue to remain strong, and I continue to hold strong. The next one is basedai. Now, there's obviously some idiots in the basedai community. One of them was actually in my own Discord, but absolute chads in there as well. And big up to the basedai community. The only thing I would say is there has been a good progress in the background in terms of the project building. Having said that, it suffers from the same thing. Now, today, if you look at the volume, this is now a $200,000 volume. So it's not taking a lot of money to move this project by 12%, 7% against BTC, 7% against Ethereum, which is very, very good to see. And what we want to see for basedai and the basedai project is obviously the next level of marketing. Now, at the moment, it looks like they're updating the website, but let's have a look and see. $200,000 volume is absolutely not where we want to be. But if you saw Alephium's volume at 500K, it's not too dissimilar. Now, my biggest concern here has always been waiting and making sure that the team delivers. So they are obviously the brains here. You can see there's updates here, but it really could do with an exchange and a marketing campaign. Now, most of us are down. Most people are down on this play. And for now, until the volume picks up, you continue to hold, you continue to hope, and you continue to see a pump. It's nice to see that it went from 80 cents to 92 cents in a positive day for the market. So that's all we can do. We can hope and pray. But volume-wise and exchanges, it's not looking good. Let's get more exchanges. Let's get more volume. Let's get the team marketing. I mean, look where it is. At least it has stabilized to the point. But I do believe this project now being on Uniswap, Mexi, BingX, and Belexi, Poloniex. Yeah, we need major exchanges. Hopefully that comes. Hopefully that comes. Next project is Qubic. Qubic is a solid project, and the trading volume for the last 24 hours is about $4 million. Respectable, right? Still a very, very much a low cap, 171 million. And look at this, you know, the downtrend broke that a little bit, second downtrend. So I do believe that these small altcoins will recover, even though in terms of a portfolio management, I'm really happy with what I'm seeing with my community, because a lot of them have safety nets in Kaspa, in Sui, in Tau. And then we go to play this degen game. And the degen game is one of complete patience. Complete patience. If you're not patient with these, next time they rip, you won't be part of them. So that's why you've got to be kind of patient with these. Now, Qubic, the thing about Qubic is, in terms of the marketing and engagement, it's actually, you know, it's got a lot. It's got a lot of engagement, volume to market cap. So look, at the moment they are pushing, they are building, they are posting, they are updating, and they have decent set of exchanges. And when I keep talking about exchange volumes, this is very much the case. So they do have Gate, where they pull at least 1 million. The thing about Gate that surprises me is that it's an exchange that pulls a lot of volume. Now they're doing volume from Bit2Me and Gate.io, and that's at 29%. I think it's the same thing, right? And then of course you've got Mexi here, 600,000. So, you know, you add a Bybit and all of a sudden, or, you know, you add one of those exchanges and then things go even better. All right. The next one that I see on the downtrend as well is Solidus AI Tech. Now, for me, the volume here is 8 million, right? There you go. You see the difference between, you know, the other two and this one. $8 million in volume, very good set of exchanges. Okay, we've obviously got more here. We should have crypto.com in there as well somewhere. But I do believe that this has a real chance of running once the market stabilizes. And one of the reasons for that is not only are they linked to Binance, but also I do believe volume at this point is an indication of what's to come in a project. So BNB AI hack, they're always, BNB and Binance Exchange is not exactly the same thing, but it's, it's very much linked. So I think this being one of their bigger AI agent projects that is outside of the Binance listing. And before that, obviously, I would say let them list on other exchanges as well. But if this catches any fire, or there is a major exchange listing, I think that is a top signal for this project. It's a top signal. I would sell out Binance listing without any hesitation and dump the bag and all of it. All right. So these are some of the projects that are, struggling. But in terms of the, portfolio, what do you call, kind of portfolio management, I've always said, like, people in my group are, we've got two camps. We've got people that have Kaspa in there, they've got a Sui in there, they've got a Tau or whatever they've got in there. And then you've obviously got people that are all in the degen stuff. Now, I'm directly talking to those guys with no safety net. Take one of these big caps as your safety net for a safer 5 to 10x, and then wait for your 25x's on the other projects. All right. And if I look at my portfolio in the last 24 hours, the biggest mover that I've had is the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve Token. That is up incredibly. 24 hours, 98%. And then I will be dumping it on this news. But then EMP here, basedai 16%, XLR 15%. And this all 24-hour movement. Reploy. This is my favorite low cap, $20 million market cap cryptocurrency. One will be an absolute banger. Not financial advice, do your own research, but reploy 10 million tokens with deflationary tokenomics. Are you kidding me, man? So guys, look, regardless of what I'm saying to you now, the market is the market. The market is brutal. The macro conditions are not great at the moment. I choose to DCA because I'm not going to deploy all my cash in one go. And that's what you should be doing as well. But there are lots of positive things to take us to the end of the year. And those that position themselves today will reap the rewards. Trust me, no one is saying things are going to go 100, 200x, right? But think about it rationally, right? You've got a small cap like this with a trading volume. Let that sink in. 2.4 million in terms of trading volume. Now, the exchanges are not even that vast. You've got Mexi, you've got Dexis, LBank, right? Uniswap doing all of the heavy lifting here. But it is going to garner more attention, and it is going to run guys as hard as it could possibly do. I do believe that this time round, and again, I want to remind you, 10x's, we did a 10x on Toshi, for example, recently. 10x's and I'm out, maximum, whatever. If my portfolio goes 5x from where it is today, I'm selling the lot. If my smaller portfolio does a 10x, I'm selling the lot. If Reploy does a 10x, I'll sell probably at least 50% of my bag, 25% at maybe every 200% or 100% move. Whatever you're comfortable with doing, you do that. But those who think that this channel calls for 100x gems or whatever, no. At this moment, collect a bunch of 10x's. All right. And yeah, it is always the case that you look at the ones you're down on, but you never look at the ones that you could potentially get and make your money back, plus make some crazy gains. So guys, it's all flexible. Do what you have to do. I've been your host, man. Smash a like. I think it's a valuable video. And if you're holding any of those slow coins, smash a like. Be patient with them. Things will change. Take care.